Shadow work is the transformational process of turning our gaze inward, of retrieving what we've disowned, of making peace with our hidden self. This journal is inspired by Jung's vision of wholeness. In this video, I'll walk you through its pages, my first impressions, and how I'll use it for my own deep integration. Are you ready to meet what you've forgotten? Something I'm scared of. It's for a reason, and I want to know why, and I want to heal that. And this is going to help me do that, and it can help you do the same. And something like chronic pain that has changed my life, that is absolutely connected to my shadows. So let's get into it. Carl Jung, it is based on his work. Which I've always loved. It's all about working on your shadows. I couldn't resist. Oh yeah, it feels good. It's a beautiful linen cover. It's a nice size. I love the rounded corners. Guided by reflection, my shadow and I. I first open it. It's a dark inside. It says guided by reflection, just like the cover. Shadow Work Journal following the work of Professor Carl G. Jung. The pages are a nice thickness. Now, right at the next page, it already has a code here to scan. It says, "Our gift to you." The above link will take you to a guided, active imagination audio. This will be a useful tool for part 4 of this journal when you begin the practice of integrating your shadow. And then there's a place to put your name. Part 1 is all dark again, uncovering your shadows. Shadow work is the path of the heart warrior, Carl Jung. My shadow work commitment contract. I like that. You are committing to yourself. You will be practicing with your shadow work in this journal from today on. It says I, and then you sign your name. Embark on this transformative journey of shadow work with boundless love, compassion for myself. I commit to exploring the depths of my inner world with curiosity and kindness. And it goes on, and you even set an intention towards the bottom, then a place for you to date and sign it. And then there's a nice introduction into shadow work itself and what is shadow work. And it says in its simplest form, shadow work is a type of self-development. It's an opportunity to explore your subconscious and bring awareness to the aspects that are hidden beyond the surface of your personality. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and it will call it fate. Carl Jung. This is so interesting. So it gives you personality archetypes all here. So these are universal positive and negative traits that we can observe and identify in ourselves that help us to understand our thoughts and our reactions and our emotions. Let me give you an example. I'll pick one. I'll pick the sage. So it says the positive trait of the sage type would be wise, knowledgeable, and insightful. However, a negative trait of the sage type could be critical, cold, and unsympathetic. You may find that you strongly identify with some of the archetypes, and some you might relate to a little. In truth, all archetypes are likely to be present somewhere in your personality, but the varying degrees to which they occur, well, that's what kind of makes you, you. So we don't all have the same amount of each kind. That would be pretty boring. So we all have a little of this and a little bit of that and a little less of this, but understanding the archetypes and the characteristics of the archetypes can help us understand where we're coming from and why we have these feelings. Then it gives you this really cool diagram showing you the shadows, and it has the archetypes written all around the inner circle. And then it looks like main characteristics of each one. So it's archetypes and their shadows. But I like where this is going. Then it goes into role models, choosing a role model in shadow work. Role models can be both positive and negative, and it tells you what to consider when choosing a role model. And then reflect on your role models. And here's some space for traits or behaviors that you've learned from your role model. There are conscious traits and there are unconscious traits. And it goes into that, and visualization and writing spaces to write out your conscious and unconscious traits that have come to your awareness. This is so helpful. I want to just mention this. I was wondering about this because it didn't say it, but I had a feeling it was the binding. It is lay flat binding. See how there's that space there? It's stitched binding. It allows it to lay flat, which if you're going to be writing in your book, it's very helpful when it has that capability to lay flat. So there's lots and lots of reflection and questions to dive deep. Core values, emotions, challenges, something you could change, or anything you feel resentment towards, struggles, rejection, coping mechanisms. Then there's just open space with lines for writing thoughts. You are more than your shadow. Take the time to acknowledge your whole self. You deserve to celebrate your authenticity. Seek support. Shadow work can sometimes be intense and difficult or draining even. Talking to a professional or a friend or a loved one can help bring lightness and ease to the process when you need it. Don't overdo it. To be most effective, shadow work should be done a little bit at a time and frequently. So if you are going to start a project like this, move at a nice pace that works for you. I know for myself, when I start something new, I'm usually really excited to start it. And I am like gung-ho, like I want to get into it and do as much as I can to get a really good start. The thing is, when we do it that way, we can burn out. You might discover and think of things that you hadn't thought of in a really long time. So it's important that you take your time, be patient, be gentle, and make it a safe space for you to work on your shadows. Be accepting of your response. The disclaimer: process of shadow work should lead to growth, enlightenment, and balance. The process of shadow work should not lead to self-loathing, shame, or suffering. If we let shadow work take us down this path, we only add unhappiness to our lives. Embrace the wonderful benefits that shadow work can bring by being compassionate, forgiving, and objective. This is how shadow work will serve its highest purpose for you. The journal is not medical advice, and it does say to please consult with a professional therapist as needed. The next part has a personalized self-care plan section for you with boxes to create your plan. Inner child work. How would you describe your childhood? What stands out as significant? Where did you feel safest? When did you feel vulnerable? I mean, I know, like when I try to think back and recall certain times of my life when I was little, I find it hard. I can't remember a lot of specifics. I thought something like this that really breaks it down and asks lots of specific questions could help maybe stir up something or bring up, just remind me of something that's in there that I forgot about. You know, it just might, one word could bring me back to something that I forgot all about, which I find super interesting. Oh, look at this. This is a space to write a letter to your inner child. I love that. Writing a letter to your inner child is a great way to create a connection to where and how that led to who you have become. It may inspire you to share childhood memories, revisit significant events, or offer your inner child words of love, support, and wisdom. I love this. And here's another space. When we look back on our childhood, we can often identify someone who held a strong influence or authority over us. In the same way that writing a letter to our inner child can be cathartic, so can writing a letter to that person. It has a place for you to go through your timeline. I love all the details. Oh, so here's a whole blank timeline, all ready with your dots for you for the events or special times that you remember, maybe. Events that made me feel bad, events that made me feel good. And there's a place to write about how you felt and what you were thinking as you were developing your timeline. This is called wound mapping. There is so much in this book. I can't believe it. There's a dream tracker, affirming positive beliefs, reframing limiting beliefs, so many things, exploring shadows, deep dive, going to a situation and thinking about and writing about how you reacted and diving deeper into that and the trigger and the outcome. How would you react differently? I've never seen so much in a book. This is like, I feel like it's years of therapy all in this book for you to do on your own, at your own pace, and really having meaningful results, because this book is so comprehensive. There's tons of deep dive pages, like I just described, about a situation and the triggers. It looks like most of the pages are set up for you to take deep dives into your triggers, which is so helpful. And then there's a whole section on integrating your shadows. There's tons of integration pages, recognizing the shadow trait that you're exploring, confrontation. In what ways have I observed this manifesting? Acceptance. I accept this by choosing to blank. What is my shadow showing me? And then dream analysis and active imagination. Oh, I just noticed at the bottom, there's a question. And they're different, but this one says, I commit to continuously maintaining my awareness of my thoughts, feelings, and reactions. And then there's a little checkbox for you to check off that you agree and make that commitment. Then after the integration pages, we're at the conclusion. There's lines to write thoughts and your observations, and they're nicely spaced. They're not like the lines that are this thin, and I don't know, I can never fit my letters in them. I write so big. Well, let me just say, oh, at the end, there's also a page that says, how do I know shadow work is working for me? And then there's boxes. Tick all the boxes that apply. They're all statements about yourself to see if that's how you feel at the end of doing this work. What of beauty. What a tool. I am so excited to dive into this. Let me know if you're interested in getting to work with this book. Let me know in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed that little book tour on this new shadow work journal that I picked up from Amazon. I'm so excited to start it. I'm wishing you so much love and healing light. Namaste. Okay. Hello. We finally have sunshine. You know about my little problem journals, any kind of workbook. I have this attraction. I bought another. So a lot of the journals, I purchase them and I start them. I have all these great intentions. Does this feel familiar? Self-help journal. Something, however, caught my eye when I was on Amazon today and see what it's all about.